This is a HeadGum podcast.
Hi, we're back. Welcome back. This is the Sheet and Text Back podcast. And this one, we're going to be...
Oh, shit, did you start this shit?
Yeah, I started it. Can I not? Can I do that?
I mean, might as well at this point.
Let's get the atmosphere going in 3.
You didn't even turn the atmosphere on.
I know, because I wanted to make it a step.
3, 2,
2, 1.
Zone.
I wasn't ready. 3, 2, 1. Yo, fucking bitch so hard. Shit, what's up? How you feeling?
You need to dim this goddamn screen.
All right, hold on. Oh, that is the dimmest it's ever been.
Really?
I don't think you can get any dimmer than that. I feel different because I'm in a rolly chair and my carpet's gone because my dog shit on it. Because I have friends that I live with and they let my dog get the trash. So then my dog likes to shit blood.
You can't put that on me. I do everything I can within my power.
I didn't say you. I said friends.
All right, I just want to let that be known.
That's alluding,
publicly.
That's alluding to other people. Yeah, my dog gets sick. If you're like, you know a lot about dogs and shit, let me know what's up. Because my dog, for some reason, it wasn't like this always. Because he's about, what, he's 8 now?
He's about 7, right?
He's like 7 or some shit.
Like it's a huge difference.
And, yeah, no. I guess for dogs it probably is. I used to give him everything. We would eat McDonald's together. I would go through the drive-thru and ask what he wants.
Yeah.
I'd get him some french fries, and he was straight. He was good.
Look, I got some chicken shit to talk about.
Tell me about the chicken shit. You never want to talk chicken shit with me.
Okay.
I love chicken shit.
First things first, I'm chicken shit boy number 1. Look, dude. Tell me one reason why I'm not chicken shit boy number 1.
Well, anytime I try to go to the chicken spot with you, you deny.
No.
And you start throwing swings.
I can't be caught dead there. Okay, can I be honest with you? Like, this just it can't.
So how are you the chicken?
Do you think I'll ever have an evolution? That's what I'm calling it now. You think I'll ever have an evolution of myself where I like chicken shit? Like, I actually like going in a chicken spot?
I really hope because I enjoy the fuck out of it.
I only do things if it's funny to me, though.
Isn't that funny? Because it's like ironic.
It is ironic. Okay, I'll do it ironically.
Where's my fucking lemonade at?
I'll be chicken and waffle guy. You know what really kills people when I tell people like I've been to a chicken and waffles place and just got waffles because fuck it.
Why can't you say Roscoe's? Why can't you give them a shout?
It wasn't Roscoe's. It was in Oakland.
How the fuck do we live in L.A.?
Yeah.
And we've never gone to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
Because we don't like to do things that involve driving far unless we have to.
Have
we ever driven over there for fun?
I mean, we drive to Pinchy's Tacos, and that's Pinches.
Has it ever been
Tacos.
for fun? Has it ever been for fun?
Yeah, we went to the we went to the Comedy Store.
And you know why we went?
We went because we got free tickets.
Yeah. So I mean,
that's still for fun.
Yeah, it is still fun. But I mean, like, there was no, like, something else.
Look, what I'm saying is I'd like to go get some fucking fried chicken and some waffles.
I'm telling you, ain't getting shit.
Because I heard around the block that the shit tastes good, and I've never tried it.
Look,
now tell me why I haven't put my lips to that shit.
Because you don't want to. When do you want to do it?
Do you think it's salty? Do you think it's savory? What do you think it is?
I really don't know. I think that, waffles are oftentimes pretty sugary, which is not salty or savory. I'd say it's closer to savor, though.
I would say, in theory, that combination of food doesn't sound good. I'm going to go ahead and say that. After freestyling, we'll get into that. I like the way everything is sounding right now. They don't sound like they would go together well, but I've had chicken and waffles from a different place. And let me tell you, that shit was amazing.
Really, was it?
Yeah, I got that shit in Vegas, and that was like the best morning ever.
Was I there with you?
No, this is before you were 21.
Oh, boy. I've only been to Vegas one time.
This is back when you thought that place was the devil.
Oh, yeah, I did think it was a devil place, but it just wasn't for me. I wasn't old enough yet.
I wish what's that movie called with Jim Carrey?
The Mask, for sure.
Okay,
if you're not talking about The Mask, I can't do it.
The movie, The Mask, the scene where
he's God the whole time?
No, not that one. The scene where...
Yeah, The Mask.
Oh, okay, almost, but the scene where he's constantly being filmed. What part of
the Truman Show.
The Truman Show. Sometimes I wish our lives were the Truman Show. I know you're going to say, I model my life to be like the Truman. No. I know, Will, we know that. What I'm saying is I wish it was actually that, so we can
You just did to me what Sam did to you on the table talk the other day. Just shut me the fuck up. Okay. Well.
Shut you up before you even say anything.
And that's not what I was going to say, bigot. All right?
I don't think that makes me a bigot.
I don't care.
I wish that the life was constantly recorded and not like in like a vlog style because that's not organic.
So
we can go back and watch clips when we would like play basketball back in the whatever city we were in.
My seventh grade history.
818 till I die.
My 7th grade history teacher, Mr. LaRue, showed me the movie The Truman Show.
Is that a man or a woman?
He is a man. He went to British once, and he was like,
he went to British.
I know this is an irrelevant thing to talk about. I haven't shared this thought in many years.
Do it.
I actually have never shared this thought because it was embarrassing to me.
Really?
Mr. LaRue, it's not even that bad. But in 7th grade, this is like horrible. Mr. LaRue was like, he asked the class, he said, guys, I'm going to the UK, and I'm going to the UK next week. What would you like for me to find out while I'm there? I'm going to write down the questions on the board.
That sounds like a creepy teacher.
And I mean, he was just nice. And he's like, so he starts writing shit down, and people are like, oh, what is that? And then he writes it down. I was like, oh shit, I got to come up with something. I can't have Mr. LaRue, because I liked Mr. LaRue. I can't have them look over
What kind of grades did you get in that class?
I'm getting B's.
Really?
I'm getting B's, yeah.
B's are so hard to get.
Yeah, and so I said to him, what type of measuring system do they use?
You can.
And he looked at me. This is before Google was on a
ruined
phone.
You.
He looked me in the eye. He got down, and he said,
"Wait, he got down what?
He like leaned over to me. And he said, I think you can figure that out yourself."
Oh my God! Did he really?
Something of that nature.
In the whole class went wild, I'm assuming?
No, because he didn't say it with that inflection. He was like, I think you can figure that out yourself. But to me, he might as well say, hey, bitch, you can figure that shit out by yourself. Go to the library.
Butt-tooth bitch.
Did I not teach you that 4 weeks ago?
Damn, that's kind of, I mean, look, I'm not mean, definitely funny, but kind of like a teacher can't do that.
You know what sucks is that I really like Mr. LaRue. But now
he's dead to us.
No, I have to ruin him back. You had bad teeth.
Oh, really? What kind of teeth? Give me in detail.
Buck.
I'll be honest.
And I believe he was balding. And when I saw him a couple years later, he was balding some more. Oh, what if he was going?
Can I get a little vulnerable for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Let me zoom in. Let me roll.
I'm always down to get vulnerable.
All right. When I was a kid, as you know, I had a big gap between my teeth.
Yeah.
Therefore, it caused me to be very shy, and I didn't even want to talk to people because I didn't want them to see my fucking teeth.
Yeah.
So whenever I did talk to people, I looked down. Whenever I laughed, I looked down, or I kind of put my hand in my face. And then I got my teeth fixed eventually, and now the shits are all shiny. Not really, but shing. You know what I mean. But I still had the tendencies of like being that nervous kid. And
I think what I think is a lot of people.
Let me fucking tell. I didn't even made the point yet, bitch.
Okay.
Now I'm all off.
Okay, well, I think a lot of our friends are like people in our, not even friends, people in our extended social circle are always like, Daren's an asshole. Daren's a douche. I'm like, no, Daren grew up shy. So when you're a shy kid, you walk around. Remember what I was telling you about earlier? I was like, some people walk around with their arms right next to them. I used to be like this. And you're afraid to move around in your environment because you are afraid. These people sometimes grow up and grow out of most of their tendencies. You grew out of most of your tendencies, but you kept on those. And because you're not like a piece, like, you're not a kid anymore, and people look up to you because you have a role and a
good jawline.
Yeah, and people are like, they think that when you don't,
talk to them, look at them.
Yeah, it's like, no, I'm used to not being talked to.
And it's also, it's like, I don't have to, what am I have to entertain you? All right, just because I didn't say hi to you doesn't mean shit. I'm not mad, all right? I'm just doing my own thing. But the point I wanted to make is, I went to Portland with my... Oregon, with my girlfriend at the time and her friend, who, let's be real, I didn't like her. Normally when you're in a relationship, your girlfriend or your boyfriend always has that friend who's just fucking horrible. That was her. We were walking down the street and she like looked at me and said, Daren, are you like super insecure? Why do you always look at the floor when you're walking? That shit scarred me. I don't think she was trying to like scar me or trying to be rude. I think she was just like, that's what she was thinking, and she maybe didn't think about it before she said it.
Oh, you got a similar Mr. LaRue story.
I never look at the floor anymore when I walk. At least I try. Unless I'm like going upstairs or downstairs because I don't want to trip and fall. I don't want to be that guy like what I was when I was a kid. You know the story when I fell in front of everybody.
That's one of my favorites.
I have things in my life that because certain things happen, I'm very cognizant and I don't do those things anymore.
Yeah.
Looking at the floor is one of them anymore now. Much people are going to be like, yes, sir, you're looking at the floor.
You want to know, I have something that I think of often. If it's not obvious. Every time I'm getting tired and I'm like, I should stop working, I think of Drake's lyric, how this motherfucker working like he got a fucking twin though. And I always think several times a day, I'm like, okay, I need to act as if there are two me's. Or if not three. So that's something I think of.
Would you really like if there was a twin?
Hell yeah.
But not a clone. Not a clone that you can control.
Oh, no.
Like, I mean, you grew up with a twin brother.
No. If it was someone else, no. I like, my mom pointed out, my mom laid a bunch of bombs on me and was like, my mom was doing some Al Qaeda 2007 shit on my ass.
Damn.
Like, she said to me, she said,
dirty.
yes, this is dirty. She said to me, she said, you never like anybody that's like you. And it all hit me. That's very true.
Wow.
Like, if you think, and it really shocked me because I thought, who are my role models? These are people know nothing like me. Like, my whole life, like, like, for instance, the one I always talk about. Right. Physically, nothing like me. Looks nothing like me. Talks nothing like me. But I adore him. Because he's dope as fuck. But
I'm trying to think of my idols. I don't think I'm anything like them either.
I think that's what people tend to do.
But then again, I don't know.
I think as
my
I've
idols,
gotten older,
I don't know them personally.
Yeah. I mean, I've been lucky enough to meet a lot of my childhood idols and work around them, which has been great.
Isn't that weird?
Yes, absolutely. All the time.
Most people would say they don't recommend that.
I recommend it highly. If you are, unless you want to live in the lore forever, honestly, I don't think I could ever hang out with Drake. I loved him too much, sucked his dick too much. Like, I couldn't just hang out with him.
So, in 3 years when I'm chilling with Drake in Calabasas at the safe house, you don't want to come through?
I want to come, but it'll be very strange for me.
Interesting.
It'll be very strange for me. What?
I can't wait till we have our safe houses.
My safe house is gonna be.
I'm for sure gonna have a panic room.
You don't tell people you have a panic room.
This is in 3 years. They won't know, stupid.
I remember I saw a video about panic rooms and talking about. So if you don't know what a panic room is, I forgot other people are listening to this. It's
we're podcasting. Yeah,
it's a room that you go into when you think minorities have infiltrated the building, and you need to get somewhere.
I hate when minorities infiltrate the fucking building.
Minorities always coming in like, well, you like a double cheese with it?
God damn, I fucking hate that shit.
Man, you heard the new Drake song? You know how minorities
Meek Mill, Drake, Meek Mill, Drake, Meek Mill, Drake.
Drake versus Meek Mill.
So last night, right now it's Tuesday.
That's what I think's wrong with Filipino people. I just had to add that. I don't know why.
You might be listening to this in the distant future. So right now it's Tuesday. Not super important, but normally we record the podcast on Mondays. But Will and I, Monday night yesterday, we got home.
Yeah.
Thinking about doing the podcast. And
yeah.
You know what? Nah. Don't want to do the podcast tonight. Love doing the podcast. Great time. Always enjoy it. Besides those one times. Always enjoy it. But we were like, you know what we should do? I think it was your idea. And you know what we should do? We should freestyle for 30 minutes straight and record it and act as if no one's ever going to hear it.
Yeah, because I was dog tired yesterday, and I was like, so we did it. I said I didn't think you were going to want to do it, so I put the timer on my phone and I told myself I was not going to let you not do it for half an hour. You looped the beat for 22 minutes. We did it, and we wanted more.
Yeah, so we did it. We looped a beat, just a beat I had, looped it for 22 minutes, and we have 2 mics, and we used our podcast setup, and we were going in. I got into it.
Yeah.
It was fucking...
I got into it,
We
too.
got the atmosphere going. This shit was dope. Catacomb was on the bed. I don't know how he's not scared still.
I know,
we were going in. We were yelling.
I said some shit that I meant.
Yeah, me too.
I said a lot of shit I don't mean. I didn't mean.
Me too.
It goes both ways, but you can. The parts that I meant are obvious, even though.
So we went for the 22 minutes, and then kind of it's weird because we went for 22 minutes. There was no break.
There was no break.
I would do 30 seconds, then Will would do 30 seconds.
That's actually, that's kind of incredible.
There was no breaks. And then we stopped because the track was over. We recorded for 22 minutes. And then I was like, fuck it, let's do it again. So we got another beat. I think we went for 15 on that and got another beat. Went for 20 on that and maybe one more.
Yeah.
We ended with back-to-back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh, man. Huh?
It was very fun.
Good.
And we created a hook for one of my future songs.
Oh, yeah.
I've listened to the recording of it maybe 15 times.
Me too.
Which is a good sign. I know that I like it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put that in the schedule. That's in the budget for the podcast. Every week, once a week for an hour.
Budget?
It's in the budget. We gotta freestyle.
It's in the budget. And I was saying, honestly, it's hard to explain, but doing this podcast for me has been nothing but for me personally, growing as a person has helped me grow exponentially so.
Yeah.
It's gotten me to practice legitimately hearing my voice and like curating who I am and what it is that I do. And you did this with me for an hour or so a week, so the least I could do is that.
Hell yeah. How long have we been doing this shit?
6 months.
God damn.
Maybe more than that. I don't know.
You know, there's still I actually don't think I want to say that on the internet.
What was it?
I was going to say something about like the old podcast, but I don't really want to.
Oh, yeah.
Try to find the shit.
The only one.
I don't want, that's something that I don't want.
The wrong one.
I'm going to change the subject. The Fresh Brothers.
Yeah.
Who's the Fresh Brothers?
You and I.
Where'd that start?
You and I.
We're moving.
You and I. I'm more than just enough.
We're moving.
Oh, yeah, we're moving.
We're moving out of the what house?
Smash Mountain to, I think, right now, I believe it's going to be.
The temp title.
The temporary title is Smash Cave.
We have to like move all our stuff in and kind of get a vibe, stay there for a day or two and see how it feels. If it feels like a cave-like.
If it feels cave-like, then it's cave. It could be a tavern. It could be a grotto.
It could.
Bitch, I'll put a waterfall up front, it's a grotto.
I do like Smash Cave, though. Smash Cave,
yeah.
Has a good
and notice
feel
it's
to
not
it.
the Smash Cave, it's Smash Cave. This is a different type of branding. Absolutely.
A whole different type of vibe.
Yeah,
A lot of different atmospheres going on. Each room is going to have a different vibe. Like, one's going to be a jungle room.
You know, I got it. Oh, there's for sure a jungle room. I couldn't open up an establishment.
I think the living room is the jungle room, let's be honest.
Anytime you're in the presence of a smash, as in a Smash Mountain, a Smash Cave, it's a jungle.
Yeah.
I don't believe in living in an environment that is not a jungle. Why would I live in an environment? What's in a jungle? Absolutely everything. Every animal that you could ever want.
Everything you need.
From that area.
Multiple things that can kill you in seconds.
It's in that jungle. Water. Food.
Pussy.
Nourishment. What's that thing underwater? It's like a jungle underwater is. An anemone. An anemone.
I got enemies.
I got not anemones.
Like that?
I'm sure someone's made that already. I think I have seen that.
So we're going to have a jungle room. We're going to have a jungle gym.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We're going to have a jungle. I don't know any other jungle things. I can't.
Oh, God, man. I don't know any jungle things either, man. Okay, today, I'm going to be honest, you guys. I'm dog tired. Today we filmed Deep Dive again. Okay, at the school. The Deep Dive, not anymore. This morning I made a Snapchat where I was talking about how Deep Dive is the only show, or I was thinking, I'm not sure if I said it, but I was like, Deep Dive is the only show I do that still makes me nervous. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck am I going to do?
Right.
Because honestly, I think it's because it's the only show that I have to do something that I wouldn't usually do.
We don't have control.
Yeah.
The level.
I need my parents to shut the fuck up.
Really quick, I'm going to just stay on that deep dive topic, but if you haven't seen the goddamn People Be Like episode where Will calls his parents, please go watch it. It's fucking hilarious. It's really funny. Anyways, talk about Deep Dive. Tell me how you're scared.
Oh yeah, I was scared to go like talk to people.
Or is it just like you don't know how they're gonna react?
No, I've always been afraid that people are gonna think that I'm mean. That's always been my deepest down insecurity, and I think that's what stopped me from doing stand up.
But in your real life, you how do you feel about that?
I always think that people think I'm being mean, and I'm afraid of it.
No, you told me that you're okay with it.
Oh, I used to be okay with it. For a while, for like a good 3 months, I didn't give a fuck. I was like, oh.
Will had a brand where he just loved it.
Fuck, I loved it.
Remember that?
Yes.
It was dark.
It was dark.
But it was funny.
It was funny as shit to me.
It was so fucking funny.
It was like, I call it my Kanye days. Remember when my hair was like super spiky? I was off the walls. Like, I remember, I would just say like the most absurd shit and it was just like, fine.
And a lot of it was, like, some of it was true.
Coming
from the heart. Deep down in those bones.
He knows who he is, and he knows I meant it. He wasn't there, but he knows I meant it.
Does he know? How much of it does he know?
No, he doesn't know, but I gotta thank him, because that's helped me. I think,
like you used him as, like a vessel?
Yeah. And he has no idea because he wasn't there. You remember the specific time I said some shit so bad?
Yes, I do. It was very funny. But also very evil.
It was very evil. But it was just so, like, it helped me realize that, okay, that's too far. There's such a thing as too far.
Will has this laugh that is very, whenever he says something that's super fucked up, It's like it's an evil.
Yeah, it's an evil.
It's a
laugh.
villain laugh.
Yeah,
It gets very deep
because that shit's so funny.
And I love when it's
me.
when it's like, let's say me, you, and like two other people, like two other friends who like know the humor but aren't around it all the time. So when you do say something like that, they feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And it's just you and I laughing.
Yeah.
When was that day that I realized, that's okay? Okay, I get it. We laugh too hard at this shit. When, like, that's why people think we're mean.
Yeah, I know, and I'm fine with it.
I'm okay.
I don't care. Like, I mean, look, this is what, like, I think there was a point where everybody was like, people are only mad at me when it's them. People are only mad at me when I'm making fun of somebody else. They are laughing, dying. Once I make fun of them, they don't like it. And don't think I don't make fun of me, because I make fun of me 75% of the time.
Right.
Everybody's on the chopping block. Me, Drake, Jesus, everybody. But like
Drake, Jesus.
all of us.
So like, you like you three are on the top, and then everyone else below is just
everybody.
I got a burp.
Everybody's, no one is above criticism, but like people only get mad when it's them.
But it's really not criticism. I mean, I guess there's as you would say, nuggets of truth in there, but it's mostly just a joke. And a lot of the time, it's so absurd it doesn't even matter. Like,
but to them it does. I don't understand. Yeah. Like I've had for people listening, I forget. I've like one time I said to a guy, a guy I know, I was like, I told him, I'm not even gonna get specific. I said something so absurd. I said, I'm gonna make all the TVs in the world fall on you. And he legitimately got upset with me, and like he came to me, he was like, look, man, I don't like what you said. It wasn't good. I'm like, are you human? Should I say exactly what I said? Because maybe it is fucked up.
Go ahead. And
I don't need to say it. No, that one's for me.
I can't wait till Morgan Freeman comes in and checks her ass and like gives you like a real good talk
on
why it is a bad thing.
I know. I need a talking.
I would love to watch Morgan Freeman give you a talking.
I know. I'm Morgan Daddy. Like, look.
Would you pay for that?
Yes, I pay to have Morgan.
If he opened up an exhibit and he just like, you wait in line, one at a time, I'll give you a talking.
What I would do is like, I never listen to my dad. I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I don't. I do not. Like Daddy, I love you, but I do not listen to you.
So that people be like, video, you don't take any of that.
I don't remember a goddamn thing that man said.
The level you gotta keep up. You gotta catch. I mean, what are we talking? Because $86, that's a lot. I mean, you gotta get broken off if you know what I'm saying.
I won't even quote it. Just go ahead and watch it. But like, if I could have him write down what he thinks and have Morgan Freeman say it, I might be like, oh yeah, there's some good nuggets in there.
Oh, so if your dad recorded something and Morgan Freeman just said it back to you, and you had no idea it was your dad, you might believe it.
People never believe the people closest to, like, you never believe your friends. You never believe your family.
I know. What the fuck is that?
You have to convince yourself you came up with it yourself, or by someone that you could never credit. Steve Jobs inspired me. A stranger on the street inspired me, because you can never thank them.
I wonder why. What is that? What is that about people? Because everyone does it.
Everyone does it. We want to believe that I'm
your friends
special
will
because
tell
of me
you
and
for
only me.
For months. Dude, your girlfriend's crazy. I'm telling you, she cheated on you. Stop being upset at me. I didn't cheat on you. Your girlfriend, she's got to go. Nah, man, she's cool. I
think we can figure it out.
No, like, dude, this is love. It's the first time I've ever felt like this.
You can't figure it out. I'm telling you guys, though, I'm due. I told you and Cameron. By the way, Cameron, okay, I love Cameron. I just want to say, I do. I love Cameron. Man.
He got a lot of "fuck you, Cameron" comments,
and he was cool about it because I love Cameron.
Cameron can take a joke.
He can take a joke.
He can take a joke like fucking Mike Tyson can take a hit.
Yes, he can. But
I don't know if I mean a hit of blow or a hit of punch.
What were we just talking about?
Cameron Mackey, and then your dad.
Wait, what? Why did I bring up Cameron? Cameron told me, shit. He's told me actually something. Damn, I forgot.
Cameron told you.
What were we talking about right before that? How you can't take something unless you came up with it yourself, or you convince yourself you came up with it.
Yeah, we were talking about how friends never listen to girls, or never listen to them.
Oh, I was telling you and him. I asked him, because it hit me. I remember you and him both have snake women.
You're about due.
I'm about due. You guys were both 22 years old when snake women came into your life.
Okay, who... Not to do a tangent. It was not even really a tangent. Who was more engulfed into their snake woman, me or Cameron?
It might be Cameron.
I think Cameron, and I'm not even being biased, but
yeah.
I'm going off the details.
You were
facts,
pretty into it, but the fact
he was into it.
Yeah, I don't know how much of his life I could say, but like,
just don't say names.
Yeah, I'm just saying that because of the circumstance and the distance of what she was, of course he would be more into it. You could think about it all day, and it just.
So you're about due.
Yeah, I'm about due for my snake woman, and I can't wait to see what it does to the type of videos I make. Because I think,
are you excited for that?
Yeah, I am. It's gonna be hard for me. Therefore, I feel like it might be good for me because you learn a lot.
I don't know. Are you prepared for how?
Yes, I've told you already. I'm glad I have friends like you to keep me in check. I need to. As long as I have someone outside of it that I trust, I feel like I can be okay. And I won't be the same ever again. But you know.
I learned the game from William Wesley. Do you think, like your mama says, do you think you know that person already?
Maybe not.
What does your mom say? The person that... What does she say, though? Your wife is someone that you has been around the whole time.
Yeah, the whole time.
Is that... I don't think that's true, Mom. I don't think that's true.
I don't know. I mean, sometimes it's because my mom has somebody specific she wants me to get with in the room. How could she have the audacity to do that?
Was there someone in the room?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying to piece together.
You don't know who she's talking about?
Who the fuck was in the room? Oh, yeah. Your mom pulled... That was fucking fun. Your mom pulls a smooth one.
My mom pulls a bunch of smooth ones.
See, I learned some things when your mom came. Mm-hmm. Your mom is just... I don't give a fuck all the time.
All the time.
And really, whatever she's thinking, she's going to make you... She's going to tell you.
She's going to tell
Unless she doesn't, like... If she doesn't want you to know, she's not going to share. Like, but she's just so comfortable in herself. Yeah. She doesn't give a fuck. And it's truly inspiring.
It's truly inspiring. That's why I believe, to me, personally, my mom is the funniest person I know.
Yeah.
My mom, like, I was... Okay, I'm going to give you this fucking example
Okay,
again.
wait, hold on. Please, just give me the example exactly how you gave it to me last night.
Okay. Sometimes, creatively, you only have so much creative juice. Imagine that juice in a bucket. Now imagine you have a t-shirt. Okay. Now you can put that t-shirt into the juice and pull it out, and you got so much creativity, but then you gotta, like, you squeeze it all out. Mm-hmm. But you need to rest in your life. You need to rest in your life, and that's why you dip the t-shirt back into the juice, and you got more creativity.
You definitely said it different this time. Last time...
Tell me what I said.
Okay, I'm not...
Tell me that shit doesn't
I don't know
make sense.
verbatim. But you said, okay, imagine that you're a t-shirt. And your t-shirt, so you dip it in a bucket of water. And then you pick it up, and you go ahead and take all that water out. And that's all your creativity. And then when the t-shirt's dry, you put it back in the bucket, you go to sleep. And then when you wake up in the morning, you get the t-shirt and drain it out again. Okay, am I a t-shirt or am I a human? Am I a dog?
You're both. That's what it is. Okay.
I don't know what you were trying to say, but I got the gist. When
I'm like 45 years old, I will either have gotten extremely good at bullshitting, and that's not bullshitting. It's just like speaking how I feel, or people will start believing me. Because I know plenty of old people that talk like that, and people are like, man, what does he mean by vessel?
It's because...
You remember when I said vessel to you the other day?
Did you?
Yeah, I said, it's something you feel in your vessel, and then you laughed at me. You said, ha ha ha, vessel, and I meant that shit.
I don't remember you.
I was making another one of them metaphors.
But I said vessel like 10 minutes ago on the podcast. You can rewind back the clip and listen to that.
Nah. Oh, what were you saying?
I think because older people, one, they're wiser, obviously, and they've experienced a lot. But
you only think so. You didn't follow them all their 40-something years.
They don't fucking give a fuck if you laugh at a joke. So therefore, they're not scared to say anything.
Exactly.
Because if you don't laugh, it's like, I don't care.
See, like, I feel like yesterday when we were freestyling, it was different for me than it was for you because I have, like, there is no, what's the word I'm looking for? If I suck at freestyling, that's not what I want to do.
I mean, I feel the same way.
I
don't believe that freestyling and being an artist, being a rapper, being a hip hop musician,
you don't think it's necessary?
No, I didn't say that. I don't think it's the same thing because there's people who
it definitely is different.
Like Disaster. He is fucking incredible.
Incredible.
He's so good at that's
rap not even
battles.
freestyle. That's just talking like that.
But he also can freestyle really well. A lot of the stuff these days that are freestyle battles, they're written, but. He is so good at rap battles. He's amazing. He might be one of the best, in my opinion.
I'd say so.
At least living. I know people are going to be like, oh, man,
you remember Ching Chang?
The dinosaur dildo? And I don't care a fuck, because Disaster, in my opinion, is the best. You can think whatever you want, but he also makes music, too. And not to throw shade, I don't think it's as good.
I can't wait till he invites you. Okay, he invites you. What do? He's like, I want to battle you.
Oh,
Daren.
He would destroy me. He would make me cry. I would have to go into some type of home.
I would be there for you. If he asked me to battle him, I'd do it for sure.
To battle him?
Hell yeah, I'd do it.
And like
because there's no stakes with me. Like if I lose that, like I'm still a comedian or whatever the fuck I am.
Man, like, I watch those freestyle battles and I'm like, you have to have so much fucking courage.
Yes, you do.
That's
go terrifying.
But
I could do it. I'm not afraid. Like I'm not afraid of them. Like I could do it because there's no stakes. There's no stakes
about
to
it.
If it was jokes. Like straight out jokes.
It is jokes.
It is jokes, but it's that type of joke.
When they're jokes and their bars don't hit, they definitely get mad and they definitely like say, "Oh, what you fucking being biased?"
Yeah, comedians do that too. You saw it at what we went to at the Comedy Store, where the guy was like, everybody that came up there was like, "Oh, you guys are so sensitive."
Yeah,
that happens all the time.
Bobby Lee straight showed his pubes.
Like what you guys were saying about like, was the audience sensitive? Comedians always come out and always say, "What, you guys are insensitive." It's like, no.
Have we talked about this since that was Thursday we went, right?
So I have no idea.
Okay, we went to the Comedy Store, motherfucking Martin
I want to say
Lawrence.
Shout out to Comedy Store. Go ahead, follow them on Instagram and Twitter because we were commenting on one of their photos and they sent us some free tickets and I really appreciate it because we really wanted to see that show.
Somebody's gonna find that Instagram post.
Oh yeah, it's kind of embarrassing what I said, but I mean, shit, I don't care. I'll tell the Comedy Store.
So we went to the Comedy Store. We got some free tickets. Shout out to them, like Will said. And
tell them to let us do a show there.
It was a Joe Rogan show, and we're like, we fucking love Joe. Especially me, I love Joe Rogan.
I've talked about Joe Rogan on too many shows now.
And they had a special guest, and the special guest was Martin Lawrence.
Martin fucking Lawrence.
That place went crazy.
Now you might just be thinking Big Mama's House. No, if you've ever seen Martin Lawrence stand up, it's really like vulgar and gross. But this man was doing it.
Oh man, and he had no set list.
He had no set list.
He had nothing.
This man got up there and spoke.
And he was just like, I was chilling at the house, and I just, because what did he say? I want to talk some shit to some white people.
To some white people,
I think that's what he said.
It's like, because if he fails at this, if nobody laughs at any of his jokes, he still goes back to his mansion and falls asleep.
And fucks a beautiful girl.
Probably.
His whole set was about him fucking.
Yeah,
he's like, I love fucking. I love coming. He's talking about some vulgar shit.
And in the same set, he said, "I just turned 50. You were 50 and you're still fucking."
In that set, he said, not to ruin his joke. I'm not going to tell a joke, but he talked about fucking. He talked about shitting himself and being 50.
If you are 50 and you are getting, I don't understand how. I hate 50-year-olds doing it better than me. Martin Lawrence is fucking better more than me.
I mean, if that's 50 years of knowledge, man. You got 22.
Tell him to teach. Like, learn me some.
Martin Lawrence, if you're listening to this for some odd reason, come teach us some.
Come teach us some. I'd love to have him on the podcast.
Oh my, that would be incredible. I would be extremely intimidated.
I told myself, I think it was a couple months ago, I was like, I am intimidated by people too, but I told myself if it's a comedian, I have to just act like it's not. I have to just act like it's not.
Like he's a peer.
Yeah, I have to act like he's a peer because that's the only way that I can't let myself be nervous.
I wonder who the next big comedian you're going to run into. I wonder who that's going to be.
You know what? I coincidentally have, huh? A couple of them.
You ran into Aziz, right?
Aziz Ansari.
I don't remember what you said. Was that an awkward story?
Oh, God. Let me tell you what I said to Aziz Ansari. This was maybe 3 years ago in front of the UCB Theater in LA. During the day, maybe around 5 o'clock. This during the summer, me and Jose went to the show, and it was just a stand-up show. And this is maybe 2 years after I found out about Aziz Ansari for the first time. And this is when I was like a huge Aziz Ansari fan. I mean, I still love the shit out of everything he's made, but this is when he was my guy. He was my guy.
My number one.
My number one. And I saw him standing out in front of a pole, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, Jose, we gotta go talk to Aziz Ansari. And I walked up to him, and this is back when I had short man's disease, and I was like, oh shit, Aziz Ansari is shorter than I am. I was so happy. And I went up to him.
Is he shorter than you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
I think he's like 5'7". And I went to... And I realized, I looked at him, and I was like, his body's just like mine. We're both skinny boys with these...
And you're thinking about all of this as you're walking up to him.
Yeah. And I already knew what I was going to say to him. I had already practiced it several times.
2 weeks prior.
No. Like months prior. I knew exactly what I was going to say to him. This is not a joke. I walked up to him, and I said, I was supposed to say,
Wait, so you knew what you were going to say and you flubbed?
Yes, I flubbed. I had 3 different lines that I knew I was going to say. I don't know how it was a coincidence that I actually met this person. It was 3 different references to his first stand-up special. And all I remember that I can remember specifically was, I'm just some college kid that wants to invite you back to his dorm room to watch your show. Oh, because it
related to you. It's personal.
Yeah, it's personal. Yeah. I tell you got to plan this shit. But I got there and I flubbed it. But what he did say at the end, and I was like, this is me when I was like 20, like when I was like 19. So I was at peak geekiness in my life. And he was like, man, I was like, can I take a picture? And he's like, oh, I don't really do pictures, but you want to just hang out, man? And I was like, oh, okay, no thanks.
He doesn't do pictures either?
Yeah, a lot of people don't. I understand. I understand. And he was like, you want to hang out, man? You want to hang out? And I was like, oh, okay, no, I was like, thank you. And I walked away.
You said no thanks to hanging out?
I didn't. I was so unconfident. I didn't know what that meant.
Well, I'm confident. I still don't know what he means.
I was like I was so in the moment. He said, "Let's just hang out."
Oh my god! What if Aziz Ansari thinks about this to this day? He's like, man,
this kid.
One time a fan came up to me and I asked if he wanted to hang out, and he totally fucking dissed me.
He totally dissed
and now he's like crippled and won't ask people that because he's scared that they're gonna do that again.
That's
you
hilarious.
ruined him.
I ruined him. No, I don't know.
Wow, shit. I wonder what that. Okay, obviously nowadays you would have obviously hung out with them. We would have had a great time. I'm including myself into this theoretical, hypothetical situation. That would be great. Was he performing?
The best thing that he performed some stuff that
you saw him perform?
I saw him perform, yeah.
Was
and
he
didn't I loved it. I remember at the time I was like, that's some of the best stuff I've ever seen him do. I remember the story he told and everything, and it never went into any special or anything.
He said, wanna hang out, and you're a dumbass.
I didn't. I was so scared. I was. Oh God.
I remember I met Tom DeLonge from Blink-182.
That must have been it for you.
Well, I met him a couple times.
Yeah.
But I met him at a show. I waited in line for like 6-7 hours because I went to an Angels and Airwaves concert. This was his other band, and
that must be cool.
They were doing like a private acoustic show right before the big show, but they only like let in 20 people. And I waited in line, and finally they gave me tickets, and it was a acoustic show plus a meet and greet. And you know, when they're like bigger celebrities, the meet and greet really just means like an autograph. So I'm waiting in line, nervous as fuck. This is old little DVD. And I'm so how
has that never come up?
I don't know.
Have you ever thought that?
No. And I was really nervous. Had my picture of the band. I'm like, all right, he's gonna sign it. I'm gonna tell him he's my idol. I'm gonna tell him that I started playing guitar because of him. This is fucking great. I have my sense of humor because of you. And then I get to him, and he's probably there's like 5 dudes in the band, and he was like sitting in the middle, obviously. And the first couple dudes sign it, don't really give a fuck about those guys.
Yeah.
And then finally Tom gets it, and he starts drawing Hitler on, like he gives himself a Hitler mustache, and he's drawing all like this fucking like swastika stuff on my drawing, which is like funny and cool. But he never once looked up at me.
Really?
He never once looked up. He just like got the paper, signed it, and passed it. Never once. I was heartbroken.
I'm gonna tell you something. This is like weird to say. This is like a weird. This is something that you might. So, first off, when people come, like, I always get like tweets, and I'm sure you get them too. People are like, "Oh, I saw you at the mall, but I didn't say hi." Just say hi. Don't worry about it. But what I didn't know until the New York live show, I hope people don't think that about me, because when they come up to me, I had a habit of not looking at them because I don't know why.
Scared.
For a while, I was.
They might got a knife. You gotta watch out.
I used to be terrified of people. And what I realized when we were talking to this girl at the New York show, and I looked her in the eye, and she looked me back in the eye, and this is so strange to say, I'm sorry, but I literally saw her pupils dilate, and it hit me. I was like, oh shit, you're supposed to look people in the eye, and now I do it all the time.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
I was like, oh. Took me 22 fucking years.
It's kind of weird that you saw her pupils dilate. That's like intense movie stuff.
It was weird to me.
Did you tell her, hey, I just saw your eyes
dilate? No, I just saw your eyes dilate, and this is probably the biggest compliment I've ever gotten in my life. Thank you.
What does it mean when your eyes dilate? Is it like you're focusing?
It's like... that's why it's weird for me to say. I heard on Sherlock that means like love. I mean, I don't know, or like not love, but like she just was very happy to see me.
She's in love with you.
I mean, not in love with me, but like just whatever it is I had for Aziz Ansari, she probably had something similar like that with me, and it flattered the fuck out of me. And I, like as I said, I had.
What was her name? Let's shout her out.
LaQuisha.
Shout out to LaQuisha.
Do you remember that girl I interviewed on the fucking skateboard today?
On the scape. Oh, yeah. I don't know what her name was.
You'll see this video soon.
I can't believe what you said to her. Let's not do any spoilers. Let's go on to some...
I don't remember anything I said.
Should we go on to some questions?
Yeah, first we'll talk about how that we got into that.
Oh, into what?
And so we went to this school to film a regular deep dive. Filmed the whole thing. Got a couple nuggets. And
Deep dive is hard. Deep dive is hard.
As when you do things, sometimes you come up with a better thing than the original thing, or just something different than the original thing. And you were like, "Oh, this different thing is better. Do that." Then we made a whole nother video. I didn't want to do it, but you pushed me.
What were you saying? What was I saying to you?
Yeah, you said, "Will, nothing you make is good, so I need you to go make out some more shit."
Right. Keep talking to strangers because what you're doing right now is bad.
Yeah.
No, what I really said is, I think you said, "We'll do it next time." And I said, "Why? Let's do it now. We're here.
Yeah.
Let's make content that's good." And we did. And the last interview was incredible.
Yeah, that guy was...
Like, really, I think if you really wanted that, that could be a lifetime friend.
He really could be a lifetime
friend.
Made.
I think that could be a lifetime friend.
Yeah. Isn't it... Okay, so what I learned is, in this video, I mean, hopefully you like it. It's just a regular-ass video, but, like, I go up and talk to people. Like, and what I learned is my whole life I spent it being afraid of talking to people. What I've learned is people do not care. Some people don't like it, and you just leave those people alone. And no one was rude to me at all, but except for that one motherfucker.
Yeah, motherfucker. You keep walking.
Yeah,
around.
but most people are not. You might think that they're scary, or you should be afraid of them, or you can't. You're not confident enough to talk to them. You can make so many friends. After today, I felt like I can make a lot. Oh no, is that the fucking? That is. Who is that? That's Louis.
It's me. That's what happens when you wake up in the morning.
Oh.
After a good night of sleep.
That must have been so weird from the other perspective.
What do you mean?
You realize that there are people listening who can't see what you held in my hand.
Sometimes,
they're like, "Oh yeah, that is you."
Sometimes you forget you're on a podcast. Did you finish your point?
I don't ever fucking have one.
That's very similar to you talking for 20 minutes and me finally going, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, me? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
That was fucking funny. Before we move on to the questions, I released a music video called Trade It Up. Will directed it. We shot it in my hometown, Ukaipa. This shit looks dope.
That shit... Oh, I'm sorry. Am I supposed to curse about that? Is that rude?
That shit looks fire. So you can go to youtube.com/Daren Von Gertner and look at the shit. Or just go to YouTube and search DVG Trade It Up. All right?
The next one, though.
Another one.
Yeah, man.
We got some ideas.
Pimpish talk.
All right, we got some ideas, and you guys, have been sending a lot of love and support.
A lot of love and support.
Fuck out of that.
God, I keep going back to my Twitter. What do I see? Some more tweets. Yeah. Oh my God, I didn't know people wanted to know what's going on. Thank you for showing your interest.
Like, we get on this podcast and say a lot of bullshit and a lot of jokes and a lot of just, nothing serious.
Like legitimately Jewish things.
But I'll be honest, I appreciate you guys listening to my music. That shit means a lot, and I can go all day.
It absolutely. I like you hear people say thank you like this, and I truly do mean it, because to me, and I know people are gonna be like, other creator people are like, man, fuck you, but to me, the people who watch me are another person in my life,
right?
And I honestly pay more attention to them than I do my actual people in my life.
Yeah,
it's a thing. It's like the way my pupils dilate when I see you too.
I like seeing the Snapchats that people send me.
Yeah,
they send me some funny stuff sometimes some weird stuff. I'm
sometimes
like, you didn't need to do that. I'll be honest. I'll be honest, between us, the small relationship that we have, you didn't need to do that.
You didn't need to do that.
That was unnecessary.
I think it's like there's so many they're like, oh man, you won't see this one. That's the one I saw.
That's definitely the one
I
fucked
saw.
Up.
Yeah.
Could have been something else, but that's the one I saw. So before we move on to the questions, if you want to send us something, anything, maybe you want to ask Will and I a question that you've never had answer.
Yeah.
Huh? Maybe you want to know why that weird pus is coming out of your toenail.
Oh, that's not something I would know. That's absolutely not something I would know.
Don't send that one. That's true.
I have a no look and no smell rule.
He definitely, and he sticks hard by it.
Which means that if you're like, hey, come smell this, I'm not.
Sometimes I want you to fucking smell something because I need to know, does it smell bad or am I having a stroke?
I am absolutely not doing it.
You ain't down with the cause. So if you want to send us some shit, shootandtextback@gmail.com. try to keep it spicy. You know, we want to do a whole assortment of different types of questions. So this one, let's see, can I say their name? They didn't say that I can't say the name, but they also didn't put a name.
You don't have to say the name.
Fuck you, I like to.
Knowing the name makes it harder for me.
No, well, it doesn't make it hard for me. It makes me feel more personal.
I don't need to personify the question.
Oh, I'm real dumb. The first sentence says you can say my name. It's Pierce. How do you tell someone... Oh,
we get kicked out of there.
Shout out to you, Pierce. What'd you say? We get kicked out of there quite often. How do you tell someone that their breath's kicking? Stay low, stay low. This has been a problem of mine for 25 years. Not that I have fucking gross breath, but when someone has bad breath, I don't know how to tell them. I don't. I honestly don't.
I didn't know that you had that issue because I've asked you quite a billion times.
I'll never be honest.
Really?
I'll never be honest about that with someone because there's something about your breath's bad, you smell bad, or like you have a booger in your nose. Like
we're
that
done.
Shit is uncomfortable, and I'm not ever gonna fucking tell you. So
we're done, Darren.
Go ask somebody
We're done.
Else.
I'm gonna let you know we're absolutely done because
Sophia. Go ask Sophia. You know, Sam might
okay,
tell you.
I have a no smell rule, but I also have I don't make anybody smell anything. If I know that something smells bad, I will be the guy to say, don't, you always say, this is not a good smell. It's not a good smell.
Yeah.
But what I was going to say is, have I asked you that question before and I actually did have bad breath?
Yes. I can tell you now. But like not bad like oh, I'm moving out type bad, but like bad like ooh, get out of my bubble.
What if I'm getting into a goddamn pussy situation?
Okay, that's different. If you were getting in a pussy situation and I knew that shit was coming up. If you ever get in a pussy situation, clip your nails.
Yeah.
Take a shower, wash
Daren,
your balls.
Thank you for being my older brother all this time and teaching me shit like that because I didn't know.
Someone's got to teach you. Someone's got to teach you.
My mom didn't watch me closely at all. She was like, all right, go over there and do that
now. They couldn't see the hand motion, but that added to the humor.
Yeah. Oh, I guess they couldn't, huh?
Yeah. So how do you tell someone about their stinky ass breath?
Oh, if you ask me, I'm telling you. I'll never tell you first.
So how would you say it? Oh, yeah.
Okay, I don't know. Just ask me.
Hey, Will, I ate something weird earlier.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it all day.
But wait, this just happened 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, but I thought earlier today that I might have got a whiff of you later.
Yeah, up a lip. Yeah, so you can go with Will's tactic. You can go with
if they ask,
my tactic.
Tell them.
Tell those motherfuckers. Tell them bitch ass. All right, this next question. Hey guys, have you ever been in a situation where the last girl you were with was hot and now your standards have gone way up? The only girls I'm even remotely attracted to are 8 out of 10s, or 8 to 10s, out of my league. So how should I get out of this situation? Should I work on my game or do I deserve a humbling slap into reality? You guys are hilarious. Keep doing you.
I can relate. I only like girls that are too good for me.
Really?
That's why I love Emma Watson, because I know I'll never get her.
Girls that are too good for you. That's like a weird perspective. Like, I feel like anyone has a chance with anyone.
Nah.
Yeah.
If Emma Watson, I say, hey, Emma, put your ear to my podcast. She'd probably melt. She'd be like, what's wrong with you?
Melt in like in a bad way?
And I don't make them melt in a good way. Like, no one's ever been like, oh, Will, that dick, oh, I'm melting.
But, I mean, you never know. The thing is, okay, let's say if we are going to rate humans, if this girl is a 10, why is it like... She might like 5s.
You never know.
She might be
She
into
might like
5s.
She's like, those short motherfuckers, I love them.
With the big ass nose, I love those motherfuckers.
Oh, and the eyebrows that are not good.
Somebody who's short and has a big nose is listening to this and they're cringing.
They're like, well, that's me.
Oh fuck, he's talking about me. Time to pack my bags.
Some people like 5s.
Some people like 5s.
Some people like 5s but won't admit it to their friends. If you like 5s, go ahead and like your 5. Be proud of your 5.
Be motherfucking proud of that 5.
As a person more towards the middle of the spectrum, I say I appreciate...
Isn't 5 the middle of the spectrum if we're going out of 10?
Yeah, I'm talking about myself.
Oh, so you're including yourself.
I swear to God, if you ever disrupt my flow like that again.
Go ahead.
In the words of Drake, please watch your mouth.
Go ahead.
I rock Kentucky Blue with these hoes.
Remember when you were asking...
I forgot what I was saying already. Ain't changed.
That's fine. I'll look at the other email.
I wake up on a daily basis and I'm all...
Wait, did we answer that? So humble thyself, like Will told me a couple of years ago. Humble thyself and aim high, because there's no point in aiming low. This one's from Mamma Mia.
Hey, Daren's so good at this shit.
This one's from, hey guys, love the podcast. Not sure if you've answered this before, but what do Daren's tattoos mean? Will, what do my tattoos mean?
Well, this one's for prestigiousness.
Which one are you pointing to? This is a podcast.
Right, it's the mark of prestigiousness. I just needed a reason to grab on your arm.
Get the fuck up. Oh, shit. You fucked up the atmosphere, bitch.
So you yanked yourself out of my reach.
Because you were forcefully grabbing me.
I love you.
Do you think that's going to turn now? Oh, look it. Now the light doesn't spin.
Oh, yeah, it does.
No?
Oh.
So you think you could come in my room and break my only present that I got for my birthday?
What's that teach you? Don't
grab their friends by force.
Don't grab on me. Don't accept me when I grab on you, Daren. Accept me when I grab on you.
Look at the atmosphere.
You are a bigger man than me. I can hop in your pocket.
Is this even cool anymore? The light doesn't spin.
I wake up on a daily basis.
The light doesn't fucking spin.
Why do you have deodorant in your room?
Because I
Be honest with me.
Stay fresh.
When do you need to stay fresh? What kind?
I'm not allowing you to just change the subject. You broke the light.
I hate this podcast. I'm gonna take this podcast, wipe it up my ass. I didn't need to say that. That was gross.
My tattoos. What do my tattoos mean? I like art, and some of them have deeper meaning than the others. But I don't really want to share that. I'm sorry. We'll pick the question. I guess we shouldn't have picked the question. But
I thought there was something funny in there. Let me see it. What's the rest say?
My boyfriend listens to. Oh,
that's the part.
There's one tattoo.
I was gonna. I knew that you don't like talking about your tattoos. For some reason.
I have one tattoo that is a How I Met Your Mother reference. That's like a friend tattoo.
Yeah. I know you don't like talking about them. I know you like your tattoos.
Goal. I love my tattoos. What the?
You don't like talking about the meaning of it. But yeah.
How are we gonna fix this?
We'll get a new one.
What do you mean? This was a present.
I mean, well, you the one that fucked up.
You were grabbing me
lightly.
This is victim shaming.
Okay, grab me how I grabbed you.
Okay.
See, look. I have the ability to still stay in my seat. Now, what you did is this.
But I didn't like being...
It's back on. Shut the fuck up. It's back on.
Now it's paused
Now,
again.
what I'm saying is...
But we're going to have a serious talk about this after. About how you act when we're doing the podcast. You need to be a little more professional. You need to come prepared. You need to not have a blanket because this is the work environment, all right?
I told you to turn on the air conditioner so you can get in blanket mood, too.
You need to wear a suit. You need to wear...
I'm an old man.
At the very least, a bow tie.
I have very little self-respect at times. I'm not wearing pants under here.
My boyfriend listens to this, so if you could keep this anonymous, that'd be awesome. Oh, thanks for telling me when I already said her name.
Didn't I tell you?
You didn't.
You don't have to say names. Now you gotta
fucking idiot. But
can we put a cough sound there?
Yeah, we'll definitely put a later. Yeah. Anonymous, that'd be awesome. But had a dream that we smashed, and that was probably one of the best dreams I've ever had. Thanks for existing. You too, Will. Keep rocking. Wait a minute. Is she saying she had a dream that she smashed me?
How many people in our lives have been like, oh, I had a dream where I fucked the shit out of Daren?
Multiple.
You're real funny, Will. Thanks.
Will, thanks for all those good times in the last one. Daren, I had a dream last night. I fucked you.
Damn it. What do I got to do to sneak into the dreams?
You want to sneak into the dreams?
I want to have a dream about me, bitch.
What if they're the dream they're fucking me, but you're like in the corner jerking off? Is that good enough?
No, I gotta be involved. If I'm in the dream, I gotta be the focus. I cannot just be part of the dream threesome. I gotta be the focus of the dream threesome.
I'm real bummed out about this light thing. I'm sorry. Ooh. I can't move past it.
Now, don't jerk your legs.
I can't move past it. I really can't. Mama?
Oh! Wait, did you say your only birthday present?
Yes.
I didn't get you a birthday present.
No.
Why didn't I get you a birthday present?
We'll talk about that later.
Did you give me a birthday present?
Yes.
What did you give me?
We can't talk about that also.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
Hold on. I want to dive deeper into this. Let's dive as deep as we can possibly go. My boyfriend listens to this.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Okay, we had a dream. Tell me about the dream. Like, I wish in the email you would give details because, I'm always open to the idea of, like, hearing news stories. And I've had a work employee tell me this before.
Yeah. And I was in the room. Why would they let me be in the room for that?
I mean, it's because it's not like they're trying to fuck me.
Why did she have enough confidence? She was like, oh, I'm just going to tell him that last night, I'm talking about maybe 4 hours ago, I was getting moist in my bed while being asleep. Because
what are you talking about?
She said that she had it the night before.
Oh, okay. Now I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Wait, are you saying she has confidence to say that?
How could she have the confidence to tell you that? Like, if I had a dream that I fuck somebody, which I never do, I would never tell them.
How is that the case? You don't ever have sex dreams?
Yeah, I don't know why I don't. Because I make sure I'm good.
This shit is straight up fucking broken.
I handle my business before I go to sleep. So I know, I'm like, no way that this night is going to be like, yeah, that's probably when you...
Having sex dreams is fucking awesome, though.
I bet.
Have you never had one?
I've never had a dream where I completely did it. I've had dreams, I've had so many where I got close, but something always happens.
Isn't that weird? That's like
my life.
That's your life.
Yeah.
I wonder why. Is there a connection there?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, obviously not my whole life, but like, for the beginning of my life, I just, I don't know. Like, it's the same thing as me not finishing drinks. I don't like finishing things. I like to. This is a different atmosphere. We never even podcasted like this. Daren changed lights.
Yeah, I changed the lights because if you're gonna fuck up my light, I'm gonna change up the atmosphere.
I want everyone to know this is 110%
your fault.
DVD's fault.
You force grabbed me.
I can't wait till you.
When you force grab me, I react, and when I react, sometimes it's not. I can't control it. Oh, you're gonna sneak our sponsor in there. You're gonna sneak the Star Trek, Starman sponsor, huh?
I might.
You think you can just do that without an introduction?
Yes.
Sometimes I want to smack the shit out of you. Thanks for telling me about the dream. I wish there was more detail.
Oh, shit, are we still doing the podcast?
Yeah, we're still doing the podcast.
I didn't really realize because the lights were different.
Yeah, the lights are different. You did a bad thing. Now we're gonna figure that out.
I'm sorry, Daren. I feel like you're really upset with me now.
You screenshotted this?
Yeah.
But you didn't show all of it.
I like the part right there.
Okay.
That's why I told you I should read these because I knew where I put them.
So this starts in the middle of a sentence, but it goes, "You guys, DVG is literally my summer soundtrack this year. I'm in New Zealand, so it's only just starting. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like it. Hope you like Trade It Up."
Did you listen to it on a boat?
No, somebody did.
That was cool. I remember
someone listened to it on a yacht, and then heard someone else listening to my music on a yacht like 20 yards away. Don't know how far that is, I'll be honest.
It's a
20, 30 yards away. And they became friends with those people, and they got on their boat and had a good time and drank alcohol and hung out and listened to my music, apparently.
Can you imagine how fun that'd be?
That's incredible. That's the coolest shit ever. If you have like a very interesting story of someone talking about Will or someone talking about my music, please share it. I like reading that stuff. It's fun. So why I need your help. I'm having problems keeping a secret. Friday, remember though, I had to fucking blur out that name shit.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to get an email from a baby daddy who's like, trying to come after me and shit. Yeah. Friday, I went out on a work thing and ended up sleeping with a married guy. I know, not good. My issue is I really want to tell people and talk about it. Work friends especially, as they know him. Okay, all right, but don't want it to get out. And I don't want to be a homewrecker. Okay, then don't let it out. If you don't want the dog to get out, close the fucking door and leave the shit locked. Let DVD tell you, don't tell people. All right? If he wasn't married, okay, you could tell a couple friends that shit's going to get back to him. Of course, it always does. You tell someone, don't say anything. Here's a way to test. I'm sorry, I'm going to go on a tangent. Let's say you have your work friends.
Yeah.
And you want to know, for some reason, every time you tell something to somebody and you're not sure who it is, the shit gets leaked.
Yeah.
Even when you say, don't tell anyone. Here's what you want to do. You want to pick a story and you want to tell one person. Tell them that story. Go to another person and change a couple details of that story. Tell that person. Go to one more person and change a couple more details, and then whatever story gets around, you know who your fucking culprit is.
Yeah, you know who your culprit is. You know who's the snitch. And not even the snitch, who's they're
gossiper.
The gossiper, yeah.
Gossip is fun. I get it. Gossip is fun.
I'm not into gossiping. I'm into shit talking. I'm into talking shit.
It's about the same thing.
It's when people. The difference with gossip is what I consider gossip is. Oh damn! I don't know what just happened to my voice, but gossip is when like it's not.
You have a bell.
It's my bell, honestly. But it's not. It's when it's not. You're not criticizing anymore. You're thinking, you're guessing about facts. You're like saying, I think this happened. Mm-hmm. I think this happened. I'm not into that. I'm saying, this motherfucker did this, and this motherfucker's ugly. Like, that's what I'm into. Once they do that, that's boring.
So you slept with a married guy, and you don't want to be a homewrecker. You slept with a married guy. Yeah. I think...
Wouldn't it be weird, though? Like, if you were, like, with somebody that you knew were married, the lights are low, you are about to smash. Wouldn't that be extremely weird to you?
It would be very weird. Yeah,
I couldn't do it.
I definitely couldn't do it. But I don't think that. I don't think she should feel that bad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is bad. It's a bad thing to do. If you know the person's married, probably don't try to do that. Don't wreck the home. But if you do it, I think the person who is really in the wrong is the guy, because he's married. He knows he's fucking married, and this girl that I'm assuming has really no connection besides like wanted to smash. But this is just one paragraph. I don't know their fucking life. All right. Also, but I don't know. Whatever. But. Yeah, don't tell people, especially work people. Keep it professional. What the fuck? We all working.
Keep it professional. Okay, yeah, don't fuck a coworker unless you really want to.
Don't fuck that coworker.
Don't fuck that coworker. One more time,
Don't fuck that coworker. Bitch.
Don't fuck a coworker and don't fuck a married person. You did both.
Is there who else? Don't fuck animals, because that's weird.
Don't fuck animals.
That's against
the law.
Don't
fuck ugly people.
You never want to fuck an ugly person.
Don't fuck people too beautiful, because they got some tricks up their
If you
sleeve.
accidentally find your dick in an ugly one, oh shit.
Oh God.
Damn.
I remember somebody realized that they had their dick in me and they were like, oh shit, I got an ugly one.
Oh fuck, I caught one.
I'd be so hurt.
That would be very mean.
You know what would be a long con if I I got like a wife and like she like listens, she's like, I'm gonna go back, I met you made this 10 years ago, I'm gonna listen to your podcast, and then she that night she went to have smash with me, and she like halfway through she went, oh shit, I got an ugly one. And I'm gonna remember my jokes from 10 years from now.
She's definitely gonna remember that. Definitely gonna remember that. She would ruin you.
She'd ruin
I'd
me.
hope I was there for that, even though you were about to get intimate with your wife.
I want you to be there for most of those times.
How can you help? I don't know if we really helped. Well, we did help.
Can. I'm sorry. I think I said some shit.
Feel free to say my name. See, you want us to say your name.
I don't focus on
some kind of dirty ass story like this.
I focus on the connection.
Keep the laundry in the basket.
Keep the laundry in the basket.
Only take it out when you're gonna clean it.
Only take it out when you're gonna clean it.
Make sure you got Tide.
Make sure you got Tide.
If we're washing whites,
put the bleach in there.
Make sure you separate.
You separate the shit.
God damn.
Goddamn.
Darren is the sexiest man alive.
Darren is the sexiest man alive.
So yeah, we answered 3 questions.
Won't you come my way?
I think I'm off this shit, man.
Oh, that's usually like I go like, don't we like do something after the questions? Don't we go like, hey, I like you, you like me.
Hey, I like you, you like me.
All right, that's it.
I think that one of these episodes we should put a clip of the freestyle from 3 years ago when it was me, you, and Jesus.
Oh yeah. I mean, do you think this one should get it?
No, because that computer, I gotta do some hunting and searching.
Oh, okay.
What I do want to mention, Will and I want to do, or we're interested in doing, a meetup in LA, Los Angeles, California.
Oh.
Didn't we talk about this?
Yeah.
Are we not?
I just want to make a face like that. See what you say.
Yeah, we want to do a meetup in LA. Not sure really when. Maybe January. Maybe February. Maybe never. Really. But tweet at us if you're in LA and you want to hang out and meet up and, maybe
do videos.
Maybe just talk about life.
Do jokes.
Jokes.
Yeah, I would love to just talk.
Yeah, just talk and see what's up.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm going to be in the Bay in December, so I'll for sure do something in the Bay. Just after Christmas, maybe the day after Christmas in San Francisco.
Did you just hijack our LA meetup?
No, we're going to do an LA one too.
You?
I can do one in the Bay too because that's a different place. But here in LA, there's one here.
So you did hijack it. You broke my light and you hijacked the meetup.
Darren, wait till you see what happens 10 minutes after you fall asleep.
What's going to happen? I lock my door.
I'm sneaking in here.
I lock my door.
I'm asleep right there.
No, this room's very small. I'll be able to
know
see.
Catacomb wants to sleep there. That looks like a spot he'd love to get in.
He's definitely going to sleep there.
Fuck you, Catacomb. It's me.
Oh, Catacomb has a Instagram. Go follow that shit.
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
Catacomb Dog.
That's Will's next project.
I know.
What is it? Catacomb Dog?
Yeah.
Catacomb Dog. Go follow it on Instagram. Will thought I was going to get 5,000 Twitter or Instagram followers and only got like 2, and I knew that shit.
It got 3. I think it got 3. I thought he was going to get 5. But look, I didn't even do anything with the account. If I really...
We'll post some nuggets on there. All right.
It's already got a nugget. Maybe that'll be the only thing on there.
If you haven't reviewed our show, I'm not even going to say it again. You're just a disgrace.
Why can I hear dinner out there?
Because there's a family having dinner.
Is the door window not closed?
The window's open.
That's what happened. We never closed. It's not officially the zone.
You're not talking to the mic.
It wasn't officially the zone.
I was in the zone until you broke my light.
Hold on.